Okay, hi, and welcome back to Lost Mine of Phandelver. We missed a session last time, so if you're following this on YouTube, we've jumped ahead a little bit in the story. We had some technical problems, but the party has now made their way, with the assistance of Gundren Rockseeker, over to Wave Echo Cave after a minor detour through town, and they are preparing to explore Wave Echo Cave. When you all first entered the cave, you'll recall you found Gundren Rockseeker's brother was not in very good condition. Gundren has taken him back to town, but he believes his other brother may still be somewhere inside the cave. And in addition to securing the cave, he's also been asking you to try to find his brother. And so that's where we left things off. One change in the description that I gave you last week of the entrance is, I think I said that this section goes up. It does not go up. This section at the end actually goes down. You go downward, and then there is an exit going to the northwest that I'm pointing out there, and an exit going out to the east. Right now, there don't appear to be any immediate threats in the cave. There never have been appeared to any in the entrance, at least. And ready for whatever you want to do next.
So we already found Gundren's brother, right?
Yes.
The first one. Okay.
And Gundren has taken his first one back into town, but there's a second one that he's concerned about that he thinks may still be there.
Well, then I guess we got to go deeper into this cave.
Yeah. Last time, I'm pretty sure what that D2 roll is left or right. So I voted for right.
Oh, okay. Okay, right it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who can see in the dark? I can't.
Xanafi.
Xanafi, okay.
And can Desabrea see in the dark too?
She's human.
A little bit. Oh, no? Okay.
Yeah, so are you going to use torches, magic, anything like that to increase your visibility, or are you just going to rely on others to tell you what's happening in the dark?
I wanted to use the light spell, but I'm afraid of giving away our position, so...
Yeah.
Maybe have things ready, and then if we come into something, then...
Okay.
Then we light torches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I guess I'll be in front, and then everyone else will be in the line behind me.
So,
Kindergarten style.
Sure. Everybody hold hands.
Yeah.
Okay.
Find a buddy.
I'm scared.
All right, so who's leading the way in there then?
I guess I will be.
All right.
Go for it.
Do it. Do the
Warning
ranger
about
thing.
rocks a few seconds before you bump into them.
So Xanafi kind of ducks her head and goes through, and she can move over into this adjacent area right there, yeah. And you see immediately that there's a break where some hewn tunnel goes north that's pretty nicely cut, and then there's something that looks a little bit more rough that goes on further to the east from there.
Okay.
How about the road less traveled?
If we're looking for the brother, wouldn't they be more likely to go through the... Well, actually, this was used as like a normal mine before, so I guess it might not matter. They seem equally likely.
What you understand is it was a mine that had a magical forge inside of it somewhere.
Right.
There's technical difficulties with the dice roller.
Okay, thank you.
Wait, we
Well,
never
I didn't
picked
even
which
get it
one
right.
goes where.
That's what it should look
Well, I
like.
would go,
Quotations. So.
Without the
Whatever.
quotations, that's what it looks like, yeah.
Okay. So is
2 to me means right.
Okay, let's keep going right, I guess.
Wasn't there like a noise or something we were hearing, like waves or something?
Yes.
It's wave at the cave.
You were hearing
Get
waves.
smart with me, Becca.
For a moment, you were hearing waves echoing through the cave, true to the cave's name. You don't hear them constantly, but about every 10 or 15 minutes when you're in there, you suddenly hear the sound, and then it goes away again. And generally speaking, it sounds like it's coming from the north.
Okay, yeah, that was going to be my next question. Okay. But we chose to go right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you
Unless
want
we want to go towards the waves.
yeah, like it's a dice roll. It doesn't really matter. If you have a real argument for either one, then that's probably better.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you guys think that's worth trying?
Yeah, I feel like if there's something that's causing the waves, like the wave sounds,
Mhm.
It might be something that's like the reason that this cave is so special, and that might be where all of the things are, and like the lost brother.
Yeah, so it means magic, right? That's the assumption.
It means magic.
Magic is important, so we should go towards important. I believe is what.
So wave equals maybe magic equals probably important.
Yes.
Yeah.
I follow that, and I support that logic.
Okay. So north.
Okay, let's continue on, I guess.
So we're going north then.
It seems like it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you move a little bit further north, and you're able to see what appears to be a collapsed passage off on your left. And then there's another intersection, some of it going off to the east, some of it going off to the north. But this is, again, really well-crafted, nice-looking straight walls now that have been cut into the cave here.
And the echoing sound is still coming from the north.
At the moment, you don't hear it, but you're moving generally in the direction north and east would be generally in the direction where it's been coming from.
Okay, so do you guys want to just keep heading north?
Seems as good a plan as any.
Yeah.
Okay. Onward.
All right. So now you see kind of a pretty complex looking, not really quite a maze, but there does look like you can get far enough to see there's a lot of twists and turns now that are all over the place in this area that you're coming up into. You also see, looks like there's a door on your right that's been kind of cut into the wall.
Can I do a perception check to make sure no one's hiding in these little twists and turns?
Yes, you can do that.
Okay.
I'll do one. Well, or we could phrase it as like I'll help her by only listening, so she can focus more closely on the looking.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and make a roll. We'll do it with advantage since you've got some people trying to help you. Perception roll.
Well,
You don't notice anything, but you're not really too sure about yourself.
Yeah. I'm sure it's fine. Okay. So, which way do we want to go? Do we want to roll like a D?
Oh boy.
A D6 to figure out which one.
Let's investigate the door if there's a door there. See if see what you can see around the door.
Okay. I will go and look through the door.
All right. Well, the door there's nothing to look through there. The door is just solid wood. But it does appear to be leading into some kind of a room.
Okay. Can I listen and see if I can hear anyone in the room?
You can listen and try to see if you can hear anyone. Yes.
Okay. Do I need to make a perception check?
Yes.
Okay. Come on.
Better.
Yeah.
So you hear this really weird sound like crunching and crackling. And you can hear like multiple sounds of crunching and crackling going on at once through this door.
I'm sure it's fine.
Crunching and crackling.
There's no light coming out from like the edge of the door, right?
You don't notice that there's any light inside the room, no.
Okay.
Coming from out of the room.
Yeah.
And none of us have a light source right now, so like, can I even see anything, or is it just pitch black?
You're
No,
pretty
you guys. Yeah.
you're pretty much totally in the dark right now, kind of just trying to stay really close to each other.
Yeah. Like,
Hey, Xanathine, where'd you go? I
okay,
can't
so
see.
do you guys want to like go through this door? I mean, it is a door, so it's possible there's something in there. But
What's the worst that could happen?
If we're gonna go through, then I'm kind of thinking that it ruins any like stealth option we have. So in that case, would it make sense to light up our torches now?
That would make sense, yeah.
yeah.
I go ahead and cast light on my my glaive.
Right, so Brulum is now, everybody's now able to see generally what you can see in this area.
Wait, do we want Isabrea to just go invisible and like go through the door?
Can she do that?
Can you go invisible?
I can blend in with stuff. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I can blend in with like my environment, but it's the door would still open if it wasn't opened.
Well, it could just be the wind, like whatever's in there,
I'll just make a wind noise.
like whoosh.
Yeah,
Do it.
sure. Why not?
This is going to be great.
I find my spell. Okay, what is it? Disguise self? Let me see. Okay.
Yeah, you still got to look like something.
Oh, shoot. So you're still going to look like a creature, it seems like.
Could I look like a chameleon that's really good at disguising itself?
Yeah, but that's still going to be something.
If we knew what was in the room, you could disguise yourself as whatever that is.
Yeah. Well, do you guys just want to like violently break down the door and just start killing whatever's in there?
If I'm being honest, then yes.
Yeah.
Could you like just open the door a little bit and like peek through and see if it's like a goblin or is it like a little bit?
I'm really afraid it's going to be like some terrifying monster that we've never seen, like eating rocks or something.
Maybe Brillum should open the door. I
You
feel
won't
like.
be able to see.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Or wait, does the door have like a handle?
Yeah.
Or is it just kind of like a push door?
It
Like
it's
at restaurants?
it has a handle that you're going to turn just a little bit, and then you're going to push it in.
Is there
Yeah.
any way?
I don't like the turning though. I don't like the turning. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really make a wind noise while turning a handle.
Could we like break that silently? Like just unscrew the door, and then we could make the.
I don't know if Matt's thinking or if he's about to say you can try.
We can just jump in there and kill whatever's inside.
Maybe we could ignore it.
We could just walk past.
Yeah, we could just keep going north.
Yeah, let's do that. What? Let's not even make it a thing. Let's just walk right past.
Yep, let's keep going.
Just everybody stay quiet.
Just like the homeless guy on the street that you don't want to give money to, so you don't make eye contact. You just keep going.
Oh.
Sorry, homeless guy. Next time.
All right.
So you guys want to just keep going north?
So we're revealing more of the maze here as you keep moving along.
I have rope. Is there a way to like trap the area around the door so that if they run out, they'll trip and we'll know that there's someone behind us?
I could cast an alarm spell on the door as well.
But that might reveal that we're here. If they just trip, then it's like there's really.
Well, they'll notice the rope though.
I can make the alarm silent so that it only sounds inside my head.
I mean,
I'm gonna close that door there real quick.
My thing is like I don't care if I lose rope. Like I care more about your spell slots than I do about my rope because I have 150 feet of rope.
That's a good point.
So yeah.
So I actually have the equipment to do this. I have a hammer and I have pythons to go with it.
Okay.
And boy, I'm going to say this is a survival roll.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's survival.
That's pleasant.
Well, let's try. Okay.
Whoa! Okay.
All right.
All right, so you feel pretty good that you've set up something that's kind of, I guess, kind of like right in here. That'll be pretty difficult to detect, but that's going to cause something to trip if it comes out that door.
Yeah.
Good job, dude.
Yeah.
Although, if it's like a beholder or something, well, I guess we're dead anyway at that point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if it's a bit older, then we're really in trouble.
But if it flies, then it'll be like setting up a false sense of security. So, anyway, let's move on.
All right. So I guess which way do we want to go? So do we want to go
I would say keep going north.
north? It is.
Okay. Give me just a second here.
I'm actually going to chill back here because my light spear is still going.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take up the rear. I'll hang back.
I have this nagging feeling that this entire session is just going to be us figuring out which way we want to go in the cave. Just like never facing anything.
Okay. So all right. So what's everybody's passive perception?
16.
10.
Can't find it. 1 second.
It's under charisma.
15.
15. Okay. So she and Zamaphi kind of think they hear something that's off in this direction over here. That's trying to move around very, very quietly in the dark.
Oh, boy.
Does it sound like something big or something small?
It sounds like something that's kind of sliding around.
Oh, good.
And then you think you're picking up something that sounds kind of like a swishing, kind of like if you had some water that was inside a baggie, and it was kind of sloshing around a little bit inside of it. But it's very, very faint.
Maybe it's friendly.
Yes. I think I saw a sign outside that said Happy Time Wave Echo Cave.
Fun for the whole family.
Please come in, friends.
Uh,
Do we want to go explore that?
I don't hear anything.
So if we
Totally
fight,
safe.
then assuming there's something behind the door, then we'll probably hear it. And the rope might catch one, but it sounded like there were more than one, I think.
Well,
It's not to say that we can't fight. We just need to take that into account.
if this thing is like sneaking around in the dark can we see like any light or anything like that coming from that general direction?
No. I mean, there's no light anywhere.
Okay. Well, we can assume it has dark vision, so we won't get a sneak attack. So maybe our best bet is to ignore it.
I mean, what could go wrong with that?
I'll keep my ears on if it gets closer. That'll be my only job, I guess.
Maybe it's just like a friendly slug.
Friendly slug.
Or a neutral slug. That's fine too.
Yeah, neutral. It doesn't even matter.
True neutral slug.
Just like some cats kicking a baggie around. Who knows?
That's partially filled with water, and also they're really good at it, so the water never spills.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable. It's
Yeah.
probably cats. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Okay, so you're gonna ignore it.
Yeah. Well, now I'm having second thoughts.
Can I walk over here around this corner and just take my spear and kind of like stick it around the corner and look into the darkness over in this direction?
Yeah.
And see what I see.
So, so what you see about right here is something that looks kind of orangish. That's kind of flat against. That's part of it's up against the wall right here, and part of it's just kind of flattened down on the ground, but it's sort of oozing forward.
Oh boy.
Ew.
And inching kind of this direction. And at first it seems like it's sneaking, but then it's
Towards me?
like it suddenly it seems like it has an awareness of you being there and of the spear that's there, and suddenly all of the slime just kind of leaps up, and you see this big jellyish looking orange thing that's just lurching straight towards you.
I move back this way and I'm like, snot. It's snot. It's just a big old snot, guys.
And we're
right
gonna
behind
roll. We're gonna roll initiative. Brulum is not surprised, but everybody else is gonna be surprised.
Oh, okay.
We knew that it was there, though.
We
What-
knew something.
That's DM's choice on that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I had clicked on my person.
Gosh dang it. I always forget.
Yeah, you got
I
to click.
did click on mine, but it was cleared.
Oh, did I clear
There we
it?
go.
Sorry. What was it
I think it
originally?
like auto cleared or something. I had a 21.
Okay.
Oh, I got the worst one. So bad.
And you think you had a 21? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So the ochre is, as Brulum's running around the corner, is going to kind of jump up toward him,
Oh my gosh, stop.
and one of the there's just kind of this pseudopod kind of leaps out of it and lashes out at Brulum, and apparently misses him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
And now Brulum's got a turn before we go into everybody, giving everybody a turn.
Okay.
You're so needy.
I'm just gonna glaive it and see what happens.
Okay.
Nothing, I suspect.
Is this bludgeoning force?
No, slashing.
This is slashing force. All right, so you slash through this thing, and what it actually does is it splits into two.
Oh,
Oh, you need. It's not our cat.
splits into two.
Okay. Why do we need her? Oh, okay. What?
And so now there's one that's still kind of up against you, and then there's another one that's just immediately behind it. They're a little bit smaller than they were before, but there are two of them now.
Well, that's not good. I just kind of like turn back and I look at Chi like very concerned, and I say, "Don't cut it. Don't cut it. Don't do that."
Okay.
Like Hydra.
And we're at the start of the. Oh, wait a minute! You also did. Go ahead and do damage to it. I'm sorry, we didn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah, I was wondering if it hit or not.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you? Is it my turn? I saw I got moved.
And so we go to. How do we have she at
Xanaphy? It doubled mine for some reason.
That's
yeah,
weird.
I should be below Xanaphy.
That is weird.
I think I put 21 in for you, and you already had 21, and that's how it happened. Let's try it again here. But at any rate, it's Xanaphy's turn next.
Okay. Let me see if there's anything I can do with. I'm guessing ensnaring strike won't work on them.
What's that?
I'm guessing ensnaring strike wouldn't work on them.
It'd probably just ooze out.
Probably.
Yeah. Like they just slide through it. Like butter on a piece of toast with a hole in it. Maybe I could use animal friendship.
We have different definitions of animals.
This does not look to you like an animal.
Okay.
This looks to you like you don't know what it looks like, but it's not an animal.
Okay. Well, I am going to. Does Brulum's glaive conduct heat?
It's metal.
It's metal.
Well, no, wait. I mean, the thing that you're making your light source with. I can't remember what it was.
Are you talking about the light spell itself, or the spear, the glaive type thing that I have?
The light spell.
I don't think it produces any heat. No,
it doesn't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna try to see if they were flammable.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No.
Just shoot them with a flaming arrow.
I mean, that might work. It might be flammable. I don't know.
Did you cast light?
Hmm?
Did I cast light?
Yeah.
Yeah, on my
Yeah,
spear.
he had it on his spear. He was kind of poking the spear around the corner trying to see what was there.
Okay.
Um,
And I'll give you a little bit more reveal on kind of this general area.
Oh, cool. Okay.
that's me. Um, well, I guess I'm going to. I don't know. I feel like if I fire an arrow, it's just going to, like, it's gonna hit them, and then it's gonna like be absorbed into them and give it more strength or something.
Well, you don't know until you try. I don't know what's going to happen. Never fought these guys before, actually.
Is there any way that I could light a torch and then set one of my arrows on fire and try to see if
I think that would take you an entire combat turn to set an arrow on fire before you shot it, because you don't have any flame in front of you or anything like that. Now you can do that. You can start that process now and fire one the next turn.
Okay.
But if you want to do anything this turn besides that, you can't do anything besides that this turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna do that then.
Okay. So Zamophi's got some flint out, and she's striking it against a rock, trying to get one of her arrows to light up. And now we get to She's turn.
It did it again.
Yeah, that's weird.
I've never seen it do this before.
It also has Isbrea below.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it supposed to be my turn?
We
No.
have the same initiative.
Okay, because, yeah, mine's 21 and yours is 20. It's 42?
21.
Yeah.
Mine is 21 too.
Okay.
Well, for now, we're in the right order. We'll see if it sticks.
Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna hop over and let's try the spear first.
Okay. Yeah, so that is actually hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so the spear is piercing, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And the spear kind of goes into it, and some of it breaks apart and breaks off. And as best you can tell, it's really hard to tell exactly what's going on, but as best you can tell, you've damaged it a little bit more.
Okay, so I no
it
longer
seems
have
to
a
feel
spear?
wounded. No, you can pull the spear back out.
Okay.
So it didn't split in two?
No, the jelly did not split in two from the piercing attack.
Okay, good to know.
I don't want to do anything else.
Okay. That gets us to his bray then.
Okay, let me look at what I got. I have to keep refreshing because eventually people's mics stop working for me. So, yeah, it's been really weird tonight. Spells. What do I want to do? Will that be, or should I do maybe Dissonant Whispers?
That's a question for the party, right?
I would stay away from anything that's slashing damage.
Okay.
That's a good point.
So I'll do this one then. Psychic or whatever damage.
That seems fine, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So I whisper a melody. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail it, I get a 3d6 and damage.
Okay.
That's,
Has to run away from this.
I feel like Jelly doesn't have very good wisdom.
Yeah, but they also might not have hearing.
That's a good point.
So on your spell screen, Christina, you should show a spell saving throw.
Okay. Yeah. If it, let's see, it takes half as much damage if it succeeds in its throw. So it succeeded, right?
It should have. I'm going to look on
Yeah.
your character sheet and see, make sure it did.
The highest it can be is 15 at this level.
Yeah, your spell save is 13, so it passed the spell save. So we're going to do 3d6 divided by 2.
So 1d6?
No, you roll all 3 and then you divide it after. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so this one kind of vibrates and does take some damage. The one that's nearer to you, I assume that's the one you were attacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you can see it kind of shaking, and it's definitely affected by your attack like other living creatures would be, even though you've never seen it before.
Yeah. Haha.
Cool.
All right, so this ochre jelly is now going to lash out at She with one of its pseudopods. Missing, I assume. Okay.
Yep.
And then this one is kind of going to move around this corner right here where it's got a good angle at his bray, and it's going to lash out. Also missing, I'm going to assume, at 9.
Dang.
So you're managing to dodge all of these pseudopods that kind of leap out from it and try to hit you pretty effectively so far. And that gets us to Brulum.
Okay. Can I hit the one that's right in front of me where I'm at?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to kind of like just set my glaive against the wall behind Chi.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out my trident, which is a piercing weapon, and I'm gonna use that two-handed.
All right.
Natural 20.
That is a super hit.
Ooh.
That's the best roll anyone's had the last half of the game.
Yeah, so the
That's the
trident
most
just
of the
goes
campaign.
Yeah.
trident just goes straight into this thing, and it kind of vibrates violently for just a minute, and then it just explodes, and there's orange goo all over the wall and everything. But it doesn't seem to be animated any longer. It's just orange goo now.
I killed it, you guys.
Are we sure?
I think so. It's gone.
Yep. The token disappeared.
And that's gonna be all I'm gonna do.
All right, Xanaphi now holding a flaming arrow.
Yep. I am going to fire the flaming arrow at the... Oop, what happened? There we go. I'm going to fire the flaming arrow at the monster.
Okay. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
7.
Yeah, so the arrow goes right into it and kind of skitters through it, and at the same time it hits it, it just blows apart, just like the other one did. And so more orange goo splattering against the walls and columns, but again, none of it seems to be animated any longer. A little bit of it on your legs and feet, but no seeming effects from it.
What flavor is the goo?
It's tang flavored if you want to taste it.
You guys want to make like a pie or something?
I mean, kinda.
Brom's curious enough to want to know what that would taste like. I would be down for do I have anything?
If anyone has the ability to like store it, I can cook it later.
Ew.
I have a mess kit. Maybe I could put it inside the mess kit somehow. Like in a pot.
Or like we have water skins.
That's true too.
I have an explorer's pack. Could I just use that to store it?
Yeah, I mean, you can store samples of it if you want to. You've described 2 or 3 different ways. I mean, any kind of container that you can put it in that's available to you, you can kind of scoop some of it up and put it in there. It's kind of icky and sticks together and stringy and.
Does it smell?
Doesn't really give off that much of an odor.
Okay, I'm gonna take like just a little palmful and store it in my mess kit.
Okay. I think of it like the old Nickelodeon slime. This looks and behaves a little bit like that. All right, so we got a little bit of it in the mess kit. Anybody else want to gather some ochre jelly?
I think I'm good.
If it actually tastes like Tang, then yes, but otherwise.
Ew.
I really just want to check on it every now and then to see if it gets any bigger.
Yeah, man, more bang for your buck.
Mm-hmm.
It might have Groot-like properties.
Exactly.
Okay, so do we want to continue onward?
Yeah.
Right, so go ahead and make another perception check.
Okay.
Everybody or just Xanafy?
Xanafy, anybody else that wants to can make them too.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. So even as far away as he is, now that the kind of the noise has settled down in the hall and you're kind of pushing a little bit more forward, you see there's the bottom of the steps and you're hearing a very similar sound to what you had heard in this other room, kind of a crackling, crunching kind of sound that's coming from the top of these steps.
I feel like it's those jelly things.
Well, jelly thing.
This does not sound like the jelly things. This is more of popping and crunching than slithering.
Is it somebody eating a bowl of Captain Crunch? Is that it?
It could be Gundren's brother. Come on in, guys. I'm having breakfast. So there's darkness beyond the top of the stairway, but you're hearing a very similar sound coming from the top of the stairway.
How do we want to do this?
I really want to get some eyes on whatever it is.
Yeah, I feel like it has a lot of advantage being up there.
Yeah.
So, for the stairway, how are the ceilings compared to how are the walls and ceiling compared to the stairs? Like, I don't know how to.
Yeah, I think I understand what you're saying. You want to know whether they tend to be well fitted kind of stone that's either been carved into or kind of placed to kind of make everything just look smooth and a little bit nicer, so that it's cut into a cave, but it's like someone has kind of carved and cut their way into this cave, but there's been some artistry to it, so that it's not just rough. You've seen areas where it looks rough, like down at the very beginning when you came in, way down toward the bottom of the map. It looks a lot rougher. But then there's areas where it looks like more care has been taken over time to just kind of cut really nice, straight, smooth hallways. And that's what it looks like, floor, walls, and ceiling in this area. Did that answer your question?
I was going for, would I be able to climb up the wall over here and then see at the top of the stairs? Or the whatever ladder?
I think you could. There would be enough handholds in the walls for you to be able to kind of pull yourself up a little bit and see across the top.
Okay.
Without having to make an athletics check or anything.
Yeah, because I have the feet. Climbing doesn't cost. Well, I mean, I guess that doesn't imply anything, but.
Now, are you taking a light source with you?
No, unless like I want to see what I can see with it being there or with it being wherever Brom is holding it. But if I need one, I'll like gesture for him to toss it to me.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and make a perception check. Yeah. Yeah. That's enough. You could definitely see some motion, kind of some slow, deliberate motion of some kind of creatures that are in there. You can't make out what there are, what exactly there are, but there's more than 3, probably more than 4 that are moving around in a room that's beyond that stairway.
Can I see how big they are?
They look roughly humanoid size.
Okay. I'll repeat this all back to the party, and
The light is very dim. These are just shadows.
yeah.
Do you want my spear? My glaive?
Is light a cantrip? I guess it is, isn't it?
It is. I could cast light on something else if you wanted.
Yeah. I have 7 darts. I'll throw 3 of them with light casted on each. Or is it like concentration, where you can only have 1 active?
It is not. No, I can do as many as you want.
Okay, let's light up the area.
Okay.
So
I never use these anyway.
we're gonna do the darts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like handing them to me, and I'll like cast light on each one and hand them back.
I mean, I'll try to hit them. Well,
Hang on just a
I'll
second.
try to hit at least 1 because I rolled, but
So what was the question?
yeah, whatever.
No, I think this is a great idea.
Okay, well maybe just try to reset that.
No, I can't hear him either.
Okay, sorry. Yeah,
That's what that
Becca's
was.
resetting right now. She thinks her internet went out.
Okay, that's why our video dropped.
Yeah, like actually though, like the game keeps dropping for me randomly. I think it might be also the site just not working well either.
Could be. I was having issues with it yesterday.
Like I said, my Thursday night group has been having a lot of issues with it. I'm not sure what's happening. I might try. If I reset, then we're going to have we'll all reset when I do that, but I might try that here in a minute.
Yeah, that would be definitely preferred because.
Okay, you're definitely coming in and out a lot.
Yeah, I've had to. I mean, I've messaged Xenom about it. I've come in and out like 3 or 4 times.
Okay, I'm going to reset mine, which is going to reset everybody else. Hopefully, we'll all be back in about 10 or 15 seconds.
Okay.